Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make a 3-ingredient bread. So when your power is out, you'll be able to go to your pantry, grab some flour, my other 2 ingredients, and you can have a nice bread for you and your family. And let's get started. Okay, what this consists of, as I said, 3 ingredients. Your first ingredient is 2 cups of flour. So we're going to put that in your bowl. The next thing you're going to add is half a teaspoon of salt. I already have it pre-measured. We're going to add that in there. Give it a quick little mix so that incorporates. Next thing you're going to add is a half a cup of water, and you're going to add this little by little. And if you need to add more water as you're mixing this up to make this more of a dough consistency, we will do that. So I'm just going to add little by little. Mix it up with your hands. Start to get the dough forming. There we go. I'll add the rest of that water in and see if I still need to add a little more, which I just might. Like I said, you want to make this a dough, so let's get it mixing up. Still pretty dry. Okay, I'm going to grab some more water. Just going to use enough to make a dough. Get all the dry stuff in here. And you don't want this sticky, so I don't want to get past the point where I add too much water and it's sticky. Tiny bit more to get this loose stuff in. Kind of get it going, kneading. Okay, I think I got it. And I did save a little bit of my flour to put on my cutting board. I'm going to get this mixed up a little, get it all sticking together. So you want a dough consistency. Just like this. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to cover this up with a towel. And we're going to let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes. Well, see you back in a few. Okay, so I'm back. It has been 15 minutes since we let our dough rest. So I got this little scooper, and I'm going to slice my dough into sections. I'm going to do, there's 4. I'm going to cut those even smaller. So we're going to do, let's see here, cut them in half, cut it in 4s, and then cut those 4 pieces in half again. So what we're going to do is roll these in a ball. Get these all rolled up. Because we are going to make flatbread with these, basically. With my extra flour, I'm going to put some on my board. I'm going to make this one a ball. And what we're going to do is you need to press. Press, because you want to get this as flat as you can. So I'm going to start by pressing this. And you can use whatever you have. You can use your hands and keep pressing and pressing. If you have a tortilla press, you can use that. Or you can use one of these, a rolling pin. It doesn't matter if they're the state of Texas or if they're nice and round. What you want to do is get them as flat as possible. There we go. I'm going to push it down a little bit. And you continue doing it this way until you have all your balls rolled out as thin as you can get them. Let me go ahead and get that done, and I'll see you here in a few minutes. Okay, another variation that you might like to try is I have this bagel seasoning right here, and on one of my balls, I'm going to sprinkle it on, and I'm going to mix it in the dough. Get some on my board. So I have the bagel seasoning in my dough, and I'll also put a little bit on top afterwards too, to give it some more seasoning. So now we got seasoning in our bread. We're going to go ahead and do our pressing out. Press it out. Get some dough on my fingers. Flour, I'm sorry. You can see the seasoning in my dough. And we're going to go ahead and roll. Look at that. Looks delish. It smells actually really good too. The bagel seasoning. If you like bagels with seasoning, give this a try. Okay, I think I got about as flat as I can get it. Push it out a little more. Put a little more seasoning on here. Push it in. There we go. We got a little bit of seasoning in our bread. And as I said, as soon as I'm done, we're going to head out to the fire. Get those in there. Okay, here we are outside. I have our fire pit going. The scenario is you have no power in your house, so that's why we're outside. I have my griddle, my kamal, on my fire pit. Before I start cooking my emergency bread, what I'm going to do is test my kamal for heat. You want to put a little, see that? Splash of water? Right there tells me it's hot enough to start cooking. So here I am. I'm going to get one of my flatbreads, put it on there. To get that cooking, I'm going to let it, see if it bubbles up. Oh yeah, let that get cooking right there. Okay, as you can tell, it's starting to puff up a little, and that's what you want. I got a little brown on one side. We're going to let it puff up, cook all the way through. And flip it over one more time. Let me flip this over. Yeah, look at that. Getting a little brown. You want it to puff up like that because you know it's cooking it on the inside. Let that give it that a few more minutes. Yeah, that's a good method to use when you're out camping also. And you just want some bread. Or for your meals. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to put it in between a towel to keep it warm while I put on my next flatbread. And there you have it, flatbread on your grill outside. Now we're going to go inside and I'm going to show you another method of cooking these. Come with me. I have another ball of dough, and just like before, you cut it up, do one side. We're going to cut it in small little balls. Put this one away over here. And I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. I'm going to roll these into little balls. We have all these little bite-sized pieces. Like that, little balls. Push down a little, make them a little flat. Just like miniature little tortillas or flatbreads. Okay. Come with me outside and I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, here we go with our balls. Out here I have a raging boiling pan of water, and I also sprinkled a little bit of salt in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully drop those in there. I might just put them on here like this. I'm going to let those cook. You gotta be careful not to splash yourself because this is very hot. Get those in here. Make sure they're all covered by the water. Let those cook a few minutes. Make sure your water stays boiling. Get them, make sure they move around so they're not sticking to the bottom. So what I'm going to do with these, now that they're all cooked, they're cooled down, they're no longer wet, I made this mixture of cinnamon and sugar. And what I'm going to do is just dip them in here and roll them around a little. So that way you have a little sweet treat. So if kids are antsy and they want something sweet and you're stuck with no power, don't know what to do, hey, you have these. And they're sugar covered dough. Tell me how's it taste, Wayne?
No.
There you go. And also another thing you can do, as you can see my flatbread right here. Here's all my breads I cooked outside. Looking pretty good. What I'm going to do, because you could actually put anything on here, but I'm going to grab some of my homemade jelly. Just put some on there. Spread it around. Fold it this way. Now that is delicious. This works great. 3-ingredient bread. I hope you like this recipe. I'm Belinda from Normal Prepping. Come along with us so we can prep together. Thank you for watching.